Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn how you can build with Blok some MCP service, get the data from your database with metrics, analytics, and much more, all using natural language while you talk with Claude. So let's dig into it. Okay, so as you can see here, now Nanoservice is turning into Blok. We just changed the name of the framework, but the whole concept, the whole idea, the whole architecture stays the same. Nothing new here. If you want to create a new project, just follow here our guidance. Also, we have our new blok.build documentation. You have all the examples, all the necessary CLI commands in here as well, so you can start a new project. And yeah, so today we're gonna be building dynamic company analytics, and here you can see all the steps that you need in order to build this. And also, I already prepared all the files you need for MCP as well, and I'll be adding to this tutorial at first so you can understand what are the files. I can show you real quick. So here I already put some other commands, so it's easier for us, just to run this Postgres database that we are going to use here as some example, right? And also I have a seed file, and the seed file is just to create some data for us there. So we can basically see how this would behave in a database with real data. So this is just an example, so it's easy for you to run it and to have that data ready for testing. Okay, so for the MCP, we need the adapters. All of that is over there on that repo. I'll be getting the link in the description below for you, so it's easy. So really easy to understand. Here we have the MCP registry, we have the node to MCP adapter, the workflow chainer. All you have to do is just copy and put inside the adapters inside our SRC. And then on nodes, we're gonna have the nodes that I created for basically talking with our database. These nodes are basically the logic that is going to be used by Claude. And something that I forgot to mention is that when you create your project from scratch, don't forget to install the examples, because we have some nodes from the examples that we are using on this workflow. So yeah, we have all the logic here ready for this. And then we're gonna have here also the workflow. So we have here the company analytics that is basically being used. Before I enter that, let me take you to the rest of the things that we need in order to make this work. So as soon as we put here the nodes, all the steps are gonna be there in the repo, but I just want to cover that with you in this video. As soon as we have all the nodes on analytics, don't forget that you need to go to the nodes.ts and add all of that here. So those nodes can be also discovered by our trigger, and they can work without any problems, right? So we need to put those nodes in here as well. Great. Also, we have here, to make the MCP work, we need the init registry. We need to put that also in our index. So that's the root file. So we need to just add that here to be honest, no, we don't need that anymore. So never mind what I said. We have the init registry here, and then we have the MCP entry, basically. Yeah. So we have this whole file, just copy and paste, and we need to install the Model Context Protocol SDK. So just install this package. Just open the terminal, npm install, and then we just run this, and that's it. Real quick, really easy to understand. And yeah, also we have the node for the MCP server there. So here we have the MCP server node. All of that is part of the GitHub. All this information is going to be on that README. And also, just to finalize, we have this auto MCP server where I need you to update this. So the workflows directory, this is very important. we need to update this and add the correct path to your workflows. So to this workflows folder here that has the JSON on it. So we need to have this path here writing down, because that's how the whole Claude MCP client and server will be able to communicate. Okay, good. Now that we have all of this explained, let's talk about our company analytics. So really easy to understand here. We have the name, we have the description. It's very important when we are using this as an MCP server to be as descriptive as possible. So put all the necessary information so Claude can read this and can understand what this tool is going to be used for, right? Because at the end of the day, this workflow is going to be used as a tool from Claude, from the MCP, right? That's the goal of it, is basically to turn all this logic, all this workflows and nodes into MCP's tools that can be used by your MCP client. That can be Claude, that can be ChatGPT, or any other client that has this option to work with MCP, right? So basically the idea here is that we make this as descriptive as possible. We have here also this inside our trigger, this schema. So this schema is not part from Blok, so we don't use that normally. We are just adding this schema not as a validation point, not as a validation input, but in this case is just to make sure that Claude can see what are the information, what are the inputs, the properties and parameters that Claude can basically call, and pass the information correctly. So it can understand what are the properties we have for our nodes, and how it can basically pass this information with the nodes without any errors. So we can understand that, hey, you need to send this is the required property that we need, the query, and we have this other information, the department, the data range. So with that, Claude can understand, hey, okay, this is the information that I need to send to this tool. This is how I can use it. So we are just basically providing more information so the AI can understand exactly what it needs to send to our MCP tool here, okay? To our workflow. So yeah, and then here on the workflow, we have normally the steps, we have the nodes that we are calling. So the main idea here is just to pass everything as dynamic as possible and let the AI do the rest of the work. So let's just run the server and make some tests so I can show you how it works. So first of all, okay, so the npm is not working for some reason. Okay, here's working, good. Npm run dev, great. Let me close this one here. And perfect, it's already running. As you can see, we are running on the port for 4000. And all we need to do is open Claude. So on Claude, you still have to do a very minimal configuration so it can find your MCP server. So just go to Claude, settings, developer, Nanoservice. Here you can see mine is already here. Yours probably is going to be empty. So all you have to do is click on entity config. You'll see this file. Just open with any of your editors you have available, and then you will see that we have the configuration here. I will make sure I add this also to the README so it's easier for you guys. And as you can see here, we have the MCP server, we have the name, I just added as Nanoservice, that's okay. And here I have also the paths for our project. So really important that you update those paths to your information so it's easier for you to basically make this work. And yeah, as soon as you have this ready, just save. You can close it and just close Claude and open it again to restart and you see that your server is there. And you should see here Nanoservice, and you should see here the tools. Of course, I disabled all the other tools. These are examples that comes with when you create a new project using Blok. So to ignore it, I'm just using the company analytics. So let's make some tests here. So we have some departments there. We can see here the departments. So support, sales, finance, developer relations, HR, events, compliance. So let's say I want some information from my sales team. So the sales department. Can you get me the last month data from our sales department? Just normally, how would you do, right? We're using Claude. Not sure what happened here with Claude. Sometimes Claude has some bugs, some problems. Maybe it's my internet. Oh, it's my internet. Sorry about this, guys. Just give me a second to fix this. Okay, all right, we are back now. My connection is ready, so let's test this. So, can you show me the last month data from our sales department? Let's just wait for it. So Claude is basically going to understand. We have the Nanoservice for you. Maybe it's going to call and also ask for your permission to run that that node, to run that workflow or that MCP tool, as you may like to call it. And here we can see that it went to our database. You can see the information the response that it got for Claude. So we know that this is working. Claude went there, got all the metrics, all the information. And the cool part is that we can use the artifacts from Claude. That is something that is built in on Claude, and create some dashboard for us. So can you create a dashboard so I can easily see this information and understand those metrics? Great. As soon as I do this, Claude is going to understand, okay, you want me to create dashboard for that data. Let me do that for you. So the cool part of the artifacts is that you can use this information that we are getting from our database, and you don't need to have like a front end for that. You can easily ask Claude to create just the database that you need, just the dashboard that you need with that information, and easily show that for whoever you want to show, or for you to just make a decision based on some information. And that's the cool part of it. You are not 100% dependent on any other tool. You can just use the AI for that. That's the cool part of it. It's easier just to make sure that you can easily get this data, easily get this information using your, AI. It can be Claude, it can be any other AI that has the model context protocol built in. Because at the end of the day, all we want here is to be able to use our nodes, our workflows, and all that information within MCP. So as we can see here, Claude created this dashboard for us, so we can have the total pipeline, our ARR, our hot accounts, the meetings that were done, the active POCs, potential POCs, all of that. This information is really cool. We have some cool graphs here as well that it was built right off the bat. So that's how you can, use metrics, use this data, dashboard information, and basically build whatever you need within Blok, and just easily have this turn into an MCP tool for you. So this is one of the things that we've been using here within the company, and we understood that for a business perspective, this could be something that really brings a good change in how you can easily get this data and how you can easily transform this data using AI. So that's the cool part of it. I hope you like this video. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Please leave your comments down below. If you have any kind of doubt, just leave a comment for us in there. Join us on our communities. We have a Discord community for Blok, and we will be available there if you have any questions. If you want to start using Blok and you know what, you are a little bit lost, we are here to help you on that. And yeah, have a good one, and I see you in the next video. Bye.